Sporting dog adventures, run, boy, run. Everything you need is here under the sun. Everything you need is here under the sun.
This week we hit the road to Tiller, Arkansas. We're hunting at the Delta Resort and Spa with good friends Brandon Payne of Liberty Safe and Andy McDaniels of Vanishing Paradise. After a long trip and a good night's rest, we headed out to the clubhouse so we could get ready for our first hunt. Our hunt took us to a flooded rice field. We had temperatures that were headed in the right direction to move the birds and clear skies. The birds that were in the area had been there for a while, which made it difficult to pull them into range. Luckily, our guide Steve was pretty persuasive with his calling. Pickett. Yep, fetch him up. Oh, Pickett. So he does a great job. He chases down the drake. Then he does what a professionally trained dog is not supposed to do. He takes a crippled bird that he just caught, puts it down, and picks up a dead hen that was on the water. This was on me as a handler. What I should have done was really gotten on him with his recall whistle and pulled him back to me so that it didn't give him the opportunity to go and switch birds. This is why you never brag about your dog until they're long gone. That's a pretty shot with the sun on his head. Here. Good shooting, guys. With that, we decided to end our hunt and head back to the resort. Once back at the lodge, we had it set up so that Pickett and Andy McDaniels would both get some well-deserved pampering.
Oh, does that feel good, buddy? Tail's wagging. Buddy, you're gonna look so good in the duck blind tomorrow. He hunted hard today, so we're pampering our pup. Here at Delta Resort, it's dogs that come first. Hold, sit.
Thanks, Pickett.
Good boy.
Thanks.
It's day 2 of our hunt at Delta Resort, one of the premier waterfall destinations in Arkansas.
We are a shooting destination for duck hunters. We also maintain a pro shop so that people can buy ammunition, guns, apparel that's designed and licensed for our property. We also have a restaurant. We are a family atmosphere, so the kids can come out and get a corn dog, and Dad can have cobia fish if he likes. Very wide variety on our menu.
Personally, we had more ducks and geese on our menu for the morning hunt. I had Pickett back in the blind, along with my 2-year-old yellow male Pappy. This was Pappy's first season where he actually got to go out in the field and hunt and not just run competition. Having 2 dogs along in the blind, I knew was going to create some issues. We ended up with the 2 of them competing over trees when there's only 1 bird down. But for me, it was really important to have a dog along that handled, which was Pickett, and I wanted Pappy to get the experience under his belt so that he had some time in the field.
Get him. Back. That was a pretty bird.
Day 3 of our trip had us headed to the flooded timber. We were hunting out of Pine Bluff, Arkansas, and our journey started in the dark on boats, headed through sloughs to our spot. Once we got there, Pickett got on the dog stand and he decided to rest up a little bit. I was wondering how excited he was going to be for this hunt as he could hardly keep his eyes open. Talk about anticipation. We're in the flooded timber. We've got whistling wings of birds circling above us, and this is the quintessential Arkansas hunt.
Worked right into our face.
Come on. Pickett. Got some nice curls too, look at that. Girl. Hunting the timber was unique and something I want to do again real soon. It was a fun hunt that I'll always remember. Now it's time to wrap up, pick up the decoys, and go on a really fun boat ride through the trees. We were down to our last morning in Arkansas. We were headed to a lake that was separated with a levee where they had several blinds. From scouting reports, there were a lot of gadwall in the area, and we had Pappy ready to hit the field with a beautiful morning sky. Setting in right behind us again. Right here. He got hit a few times. Here. Pappy's first gadwall. I think they are a pretty little bird. He's gonna come in. We had small groups of birds working. We had birds landing behind us. They were shooting from across the lake. You definitely had to keep your eyes peeled for incoming ducks. Here with Gabe Gallister from Vanishing Paradise. Gabe, you're part of the Vanishing Paradise group. Why is it important to people and why should they get involved?
Well, Vanishing Paradise is a conservation group that is directly involved in the conservation of our wetlands down in Louisiana, which directly affects all of our waterfowl.
Yeah, I mean, people don't understand. They worry about duck production. They worry about the prairie pothole region and producing ducks. But if the ducks don't have a place to winter and eat and feed, they are not going to make it back north.
You know, there is a solution for the loss of our habitat down there. It's just a matter of getting through the politics. And Vanishing Paradise is one of the groups out there pushing to have the money and resources put in the right places to preserve this.
So it's the end of Pappy's first season hunting. He's got to go back south. He's going to run hunt testing competition. He's working on his handling. Coming along good. His marking obviously is good. His nose is good. He's got great drive. He's a good looking little dog, just over 2 years old, about 65 pounds of nothing but energy. Pappy and Pickett did a wonderful job. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's show. Stay tuned for more high-flying adventures.
If you're looking for a puppy
training,
or want to use one of our stud dogs, contact us
at soggyacres.com.